So do you know the biggest piece of prison reform legislation over the past 50 plus years is the First Step Act? It's super important and it applies to every person in federal prison. And that's why I want to spend a little time talking with you about it so that you could understand how you could position yourself to get the highest and best use out of this legislation. And it has enormously positive implications for everybody, particularly those who qualify for earned time credits. But even if you don't qualify for earned time credits because you have a disqualifying offense, I want you to know that as the founder of Prison Professors Nonprofit, we are actively working to advance policies and legislation so that all people will qualify for earned time credits, irrespective of their crime. This is a heavy lift. You've got to do your part. I will definitely do my part. And I just want to always caution people, be very cautious of anybody who masquerades as a prison consultant. A lot of them are scam artists preying upon your fear of the unknown. Don't spend thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars on somebody who served 1 year in a camp and fancies himself an expert and didn't do anything while he was in that camp. Your job is to figure out what strategies can I use to be the CEO of my life, to architect a plan that will advance me as a candidate for the highest level of liberty at the soonest possible time. And that starts by the time you spend learning. You want to learn about every aspect in the Bureau of Prisons, and you can do it for free just by watching our videos or going through our courses and using artificial intelligence. You should be the CEO of your own life. Nobody should work harder than you on getting the lowest possible sentence and the best possible outcome. And to get that, you really need to understand the First Step Act and earned time credits. So the earned time credits are a new form, relatively new form of incentive that you could earn based on merit, based on what you do while you're in prison. So to qualify, you have to first take what's called these surveys that will assess your viability for either being low recidivism risk or minimum recidivism risk. That's the first step to qualify for these credits, assuming you don't have a disqualifying offense. And you should do that the first 2 days, within the first 2 days of you getting to a federal prison after you've been sentenced. You've got to take the surveys, and they're kind of automated so that when you have a team meeting, which you'll have in the first 30 days of your surrendering to prison, your case management team will have already seen your surveys. They will provide you with a risk assessment. And if you score low or minimum, you will immediately start accumulating 10 days a month towards the satisfaction of your sentence just by participating in programs that they recommend. Okay? That's significant. But what makes it even better is those 10 days a month are stacked on every other incentive program. So you're also going to qualify for statutory good time, which amounts to 54 days a year, just around 5 days a month. So you're already getting, that's like half time, okay? But it gets better. After you get 6 months in, you have a second team meeting, and then you start accumulating 15 days a month of time credits, in addition to the 5 days, in addition to any credits you might earn from RDAP, in addition to any credits you might learn from any other matter. So this is very important. Now, only 12 months, which is a lot, can apply toward advancing your release date. But when you continue to earn these time credits, they could advance you for earlier transition to home confinement, irrespective of the Second Chance Act, which I covered in a previous video. So you earn the credits, first of all, by qualifying and then participating in programs. Programs like financial literacy, parenting, walking your dog, anger management. You know, we have a program, Prison Professors offers a program inside, and I would encourage you, work through this program now before you even surrender. It's called Preparing for Success After Prison, and you can get it just in our website and start working on it just to advance the ball. You want to be consistent because you're going to accumulate these credits every month that you're serving in prison. And you may even get them projected, which will really help you plan for your future. So you want to maximize your opportunities by really documenting and memorializing everything that you've been doing. And I would argue it's never too early and it's never too late to start articulating all the reasons why you're a great candidate for relief. And as I've shown you in other videos, I will share with you here, you definitely want to, model this guy, somebody like this. This is Chun, who's now currently, he's out of prison now. But he was like one of the beta users of our profiles program. And you could see how he documented everything while he was in prison, right? You could do the same thing, but you don't have to wait. You can do it right now. He's got his biography there where he's describing to the world what he did, what he's learned from this experience, how he identifies with society, what steps he is taking to atone, right? Very powerful because stakeholders are going to look at this, okay? Every day he was in prison, all 669 days, he documented his journey. And that is, he got a great outcome because his sentence could have kept him in prison for 4 years, but he got out in less than 2. Why? Because he did all of the work memorializing all of the steps he took while he was inside. He got maximum First Step Act credits. Every time he read a book, he wrote about why he chose to read the book, what he learned from reading the book, how the book is going to contribute to his success. He built a very comprehensive release plan. He collected testimonials from people who visited his website. He used all of these strategies so that he could put himself in the position for the best possible outcome. Prison consultants cannot help you do that. You have to do that. And we can certainly teach you how to do it by just going through our free courses on prison professors. But you should start building these records today because they are time stamped, and you start building this it's like, think of it like an asset or a resume that you are using to demonstrate why you are a better candidate to serve your sentence on home confinement than if you had not done all of this work. So the great thing about the First Step Act is it's cumulative, and all of the incentives are stacked on anything else that the Bureau of Prisons authorizes. And I know that there are many offenses, particularly those that involve violence, that disqualify a person from being able to participate in First Step Act programs. But I just want you to know I am working to change that, and I'm asking you to help me work. This is the way that I work. I'll show you, everything is transparent here, right? You could look at our impact page and you could see that we are incentivizing or encouraging people to document their journeys. And you can see right now we have 1,749 people who are participating. We have profile partners. This is how many biographies we're publishing. Journal entries, 7,000. You're getting points for this. We're measuring progress every day. And we're not only measuring it, we're showing how we're moving up and to the right. Well, we want you to be a part of that solution. We want you to be an ambassador of the message. Don't just talk about what you want for yourself. Demonstrate the ways that you're contributing to the lives of others and building a stronger community. And that is what is going to advance you toward getting the outcome that you want. You need to focus on results, not on paying some smooth-talking salesman who's going to talk you out of thousands of dollars and then abandon you after you've paid him the money. You can do this on your own. I believe in you, and I would always make 3 promises. I'll never ask you to do something I didn't do. I'll never lie to you, and I'll never charge you a penny for anything. You should be able to work toward the outcome that you want, and I will work to try and accelerate pathways so that there are more opportunities and mechanisms for people to work to earn freedom. But if you don't document your story and document your record, then you're not going to show up on our leaderboards. And I can't show, hey, look at Chun like I just did with the other fellow that had 600 plus journal entries. Start building your record today, and you will build this advocacy campaign that will help you at various stages of the journey, potentially including during your pre-sentence investigation report, during your sentencing hearing, while you're in prison as you qualify for administrative relief, when you're on the halfway house, when you're on supervised release, maybe asking for early termination. You want to memorialize your record. Don't talk about what you're going to do the job. And you can learn more about this just by simply entering your email into prisonprofessors.org so that you can get our newsletters where we talk about this. You can subscribe to us on social and learn about the advocacy work that I am doing to try and help all people in federal prison without charge. Why can I do it without charge? Because I'm sponsored by a lot of people who share this mission with me. I use my own money because I became successful after prison, and this is like a ministry for me. I want you to be a part of our community, and I want you to help us be the change that we want to see in the world. If you need a personal guide, I can only recommend one person. That's Justin Paperny, and participate in his free interactive webinars at whitecollaradvice.com/nonprofit so he could answer your questions, because I have to focus on the bigger picture, which is building more pathways for people to earn freedom. My name is Michael Santos. I'm the founder of Prison Professors, and I believe in you. Be cool.